Hey Libra, it's me again. Welcome to your reading. Let's see, I'm going to be doing your full energy spread. Also, these readings right here, the structure, the spread is the new spread that I'm doing for the standard personals. Okay, so if you're interested in that, make sure you go check out sacredlibra.com and book yourself a personal reading. All right, okay. Let's see what is coming out for Libra. What's coming out for Libra? All right. This message is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please only take what resonates. Leave what is not resonating for another person who is resonating for, okay? All right. Ooh, somebody got some options that's coming up, but you don't want them. You don't want them. Somebody is like out with the old and with the new. You can have some past exes, past friends, co-workers popping up out of the blue, and you like, not serving me emotionally. It's too expensive. It's going to cost me my peace. I don't want it. Like some of you, y'all are not about to go into some like past situation that you already been in. There's also the King of Wands is growing up now. King of Wands is definitely getting a little bit wiser. So you may find yourself just getting a little bit wiser with how you're doing things. And this is because of healing. Straight healing prayer too. Your guardian angels are connected with you. They are protecting you. They're giving you gems, Akashic records open, things like that. Somebody has been praying a lot. Somebody has been meditating a lot. Somebody has been just getting a lot of wisdom. All right. We do have the Empress energy at the bottom of the deck. Yes, come through, Empress energy. Okay. Hush. We also have this energy of a person like ending a cycle, finding their peace, and their whole world like open to different opportunities. So I do feel like that there is a person who's coming back, like in this decision that you have to dead something, like to keep it where it's at, like no, like I forgive you, I have no hard feelings for you, but I'm detached. I'm not going back into that energy field again. Somebody clears this cycle and they do a whole like pivot turn where they are all about their peace. This can also be a spiritual transformation, and this transformation opens up so many doors. For some of you guys, you can just be leaving a job situation because we do have the Ace of Pentacles coming right in, and that could be an opportunity for you to increase, and this is material abundance. So something makes your material abundance. For some of you guys, this can be just overall vitality, like energy, like you have more energy, like you're able to do the things that you need to do. For some of you guys, this has a lot to do with money. This has a lot to do with you physical things, like material things. This could also be like a job. For some of you guys, you could be around the right people where you are going to make more money, or you're going to be able to accumulate more material abundance. But whatever you did in the past, you do a whole pivot. Like, you know, when that person is fed up and it's like you go through like a breakup, or you go through a major transformation in life where it changes you. Like, you even, like, some people cut their hair. That's like the number one thing when you know you've been through like a transformation. And cutting your hair is so cleansing. Like, it feels so good to cut your hair. Just to get some type of energy off. So this is also a confirmation for a person who's been feeling like they want to start over and they want to cut their hair. Another thing, it will be like weight loss. This could also be weight gain that happens like when you go through a situation and it takes a toll on you, and it kind of changes you. It brings you to another like transformation in your life. So there's a person who's ending something and they're transforming, and this is only opening more doors. Also, we do have the ship coming in. It's like the magician here is calling this ship in. It's like Simon says. Simon says go. Like Simon says, it's my time now. So the magician is calling the ship in with the tools that it has. It's also using his gift of gab to bring something in, like his a really, really like obnoxious, like embellished ways of doing things. Maybe you have this personality where you just are a whole like show, like a person would love to watch you or something like that. And because you are so pleasant, because you have this confidence about yourself, and because you can possibly put on a show, there's a whole bunch of things that's coming towards you. You are going to expansion, and this is wish fulfillment. You wanted this thing to come in. So for some of you guys, it's just a play on your confidence. Like, you have that it factor. You do have that type of like personality where you can get out there and you can put on a nice show, and you can have so many people. Well, I just heard my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Now, okay. I don't know who's putting that on the show. I don't know who's swerving it around. But somebody is like, they know how to get what they want. It's like game on. Like, I want that. I want them, and I'm gonna get it. Whatever it is you're putting on a show, it's like you're putting on a show right now. I just heard my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So what show y'all putting on? What show y'all really putting on? Okay. But either way, you get what it is that you want. Okay. um there's a person who's being really, really affectionate to you. Like, you're gonna have a person that's gonna be very, very affectionate. For some of you guys, it's going to be a love partner. It's gonna be a romantic partner. For some of you guys, it may not. It just may be a person that's opening themselves up, that want to express how they feel towards you, want to express how you make them feel, want to express the little things that you do. Like, a person, you're going to know that a person is looking at you, like a person clearly sees you, like the little things that goes unnoticed. And this is because a person really, really wants to be honest, and inside they really, really are in love with that, with whatever it is that you do, whoever it is that you are. And they really, really admire you, and they support you in your growth and your ascension to becoming the best that you are, because they feel like you are pretty damn close to that. So I do feel like a person is definitely going to be telling you how they feel. Also, we do have this phone call that's coming in. Okay, this phone call is coming in, and it changes your perspective about how you've been seeing things. Okay, so at first you've been seeing things like everyone else been seeing it. You could have had a negative mindset or something like that, but this turns your mindset or perception to the light. So if it wasn't in the light, it had to be in the dark. And if the hangman is upside down and everybody's upright, and that's why he could see things differently, this means that you were just had the same mindset as everybody else around you. Maybe there's a need for you to change some type of people that you're around. Again, this is probably why you're like, I'm not going back into that old mindset. For some of you guys, you could be leaving a negative crew, a negative group, a negative tribe behind. Okay, but there's some type of information that you get. This is going to be talk. It may be over the phone. It may be in person. It's coming out of the blue. It's good news to make you see the light of something. It changes your whole perception. It changes how you view something. All right, we talked about this King of Wands getting some type of enlightenment, praying a lot, and things like that. So if you're in this King of Wands energy, this just means that you have this innate ability to get what it is that you want. You are a hustler. Like, that is the hustler in the tarot deck to me, because he gonna get what he wants by any means necessary. He's the only king that wasn't born into royalty. He made it happen. But he seen that, listen, he looked at the palace and said, I'm gonna be there one day, and he made sure that he got there. So the King of Wands energy is that hustler mentality energy. Like, you get to different heights that wasn't necessarily in your cards if we talking about fated, but it definitely was in your destiny. This King of Wands energy is going through this transformation, and it's because they're getting this clarity. So clarity is definitely going to be really, really big. Also, there's a lot of prayer that's happening here. Somebody is grounding themselves in prayer. Also, this King of Wands is definitely healing themselves. So the little ways of the person that you may have to do. Think about when you're in survivor mode, or if you ever been around like a hustler, like a street hustler. Okay, it's certain ways that they have to change when they get to certain levels, certain things that they have to heal, it's certain things that they have to, do when they get like to, you can't still take your street knowledge is definitely good, but you can't still use your street knowledge in certain areas and certain different arenas. You got to use some other type of knowledge that you have, that you've accumulated over getting what it is that you want. So I do feel like the King of Wands, or if you are in this energy, for some of you guys, this could be a masculine around you. This person is healing. It's because they got the truth. They got some type of clarity. Also, this clarity comes with some type of victory. So I feel like they had a gut feeling that something was the truth, or something was it, or something was some type of guidance, and they finally got some type of hardcore evidence, hardcore proof. Also, this Hierophant back in this King of Wands energy is letting me know that first a person was all talk, but now they backing up exactly what it is that they say. Okay? It's giving I'm a man of my word. That's what it's given. All right. Also, there's this energy of the King of Wands also ending some type of energy or ending something that keeps them stuck, or closing the chapter to a certain type of level of betrayal so that they can open their heart again. I told y'all that the masculine. I told you, whether people on Patreon have seen the video, we talked about the what's happening with the divine feminine, and we talked about what's happening with the divine masculine. If you haven't seen that, I am doing free readings on Patreon, not free personal readings, y'all. I'm just putting them out for the free members, so you won't have to pay for a tier to see certain readings, and you can go check that reading out. But the divine masculines open up their heart, and they realized that there was a lot of things that they were reliving, which actually kept their heart closed, 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 closed. This could also be you too. Um, Also, there's a lot of supporters. For some of you guys, with this major transformation that you're doing in your life. And the King of Wands, this is like when the player gets saved at church, or when the prostitute comes in church. Not saying to call nobody no prostitute, or that was real harsh. I'm from player to prostitute, or I didn't want to say the other word, the H word, but a female player comes to church. You know, when the person gets saved, I feel like somebody is getting saved. Somebody could be um, turning their life around, or they can be doing some type of gigantic move that happens. It's some type of gigantic move that happens, that you have so many supporters, so many people are rooting for you, so many people are supportive of you, so many people love you, so many people are seeing the hard work that you're doing, so many people are seeing the hard work that you're doing on yourself. So yeah, this is good. Also, in a relationship dynamic is about to change here. Okay, we have the Strength card, which is the Empress and the Divine Masculine here that are connected, balanced. And this is also a transformation within a relationship. At first, both people were hardened to each other. So this transformation allows both parties to open themselves up. Also, a person is going on a lot more dates. A lot more dates. Okay. So that's probably is going to get your, relationship back to its cozy, nice state. Also, we do have the Strength card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Look at these. Somebody wins are coming in strong, like a strong win. Strong wins, strong victories, okay? Strong opportunities. Like, these are, first, somebody has a strong opportunity when it comes to money, like when it comes to jobs, when it comes to something is a very, very solid opportunity where you can build a really, really firm and strong foundation out of. Somebody has a very, very great opportunity to increase value when it comes to finances, when it comes to your material abundance here. Um, Also, a person has this energy where it's this strong feeling of clarity. For some of you guys, you may feel like you have an out of body experience. And this is because you most likely are having an out of body experience with this level of clarity that you're getting, that's backed by this level of wisdom, which is backed by prayer, which is backed by meditation and any other spiritual practices. But mostly what I'm getting here is prayer and meditation, quiet times with God type of energy that's changing a person from the inside. So for some of you guys, you may not have changed your hair, you may not have did anything with your wardrobe, your fitness level may still be the same, but there's people can see some type of inner glow that is just different about you, and it has a lot to do with the effects of meditation and prayer that's coming towards you. So these are strong things that's coming. Also, we do have the Ace of Wands, which would be this victory for some of you guys. If you have any type of law issues, victories, winning in like any type of lawsuits or whatever, strong wins. Like, ain't no doubt about it. Like, they may you probably the prosecutors, they may bow out. Okay, they don't have no evidence. Period. I don't know who that's for, but they just wasting your time. Hopefully, you're not in Well, y'all don't know if you could watch this if you was, I don't know what they doing now, but hopefully you ain't behind bars, but they just wasting your time. They don't have, or they just buying time. The prosecutors don't have no evidence, okay? At all. At all. They probably didn't expect you to fight like how they do us. But anyways, we do also have the Strength card and the Three of Wands with the Page of Wands here. So there's also a very, very strong, y'all got so many strong winds that's coming through strong. Like, you could test the waters out. This thing is not going to sink. Like, something's not going to sink. But you have this strong opportunity that's coming in, more expansion. And it's right here beside the Ace of Pentacles. So this is more expansion that's coming in. Also, for some of you guys, you get this out of the blue. Out of the blue, it comes in. Also, somebody might be building a they see that something is strong. They're going to start building a foundation on it. Like, you're going to get to work and start, like, completely building on this thing. Once you feel like, see that this thing, this ship coming into you is completely strong, you're going to get to building on it. Like, so that's really, really good for you. For some of you guys, you also have a opportunity coming back. This is getting back into things that's coming back to you. So while you have exes that could be coming back, old friends that can be coming back, whatever that's coming back, and you saying like nah to, there's also opportunities that's coming back to you too. You're gonna hear a lot of this in the word of mouth. For some of you guys, there's so many different opportunities coming to you. Remember, I was talking to a friend and he was telling me how he was in a point where he was at a low moment in his life, and he was going through a financial struggle, and he was telling me that he had just applied to so many different jobs, and he was like, he had finally he got a job and it was paying a lot, a nice amount of money. And then next thing you know, it was like all these different jobs had to like kept coming to him from that something that he did previously. He was like, it was about like 6 months. I'm like, damn, I forgot that I applied here. And it was just so many different things that's coming to him from some previous work. So that's what I'm thinking about. Like, what happens when you have, like, you couldn't find a job in a point in time, you're going through financial ruins, and then you have 10 jobs wanting you. Like, I want to see if you can come through. We can start training. I want to see if you can, like, skip an interview processes, just doing slight interviews on the phone. And like, okay, yeah. Like, it's so many different opportunities that's coming back to you that wants you, okay? We also have this major arcana, our three major arcanas here. We actually have a whole line. So we have actually started from the Hierophant. We have the Hierophant, the Strength, the Death. Then coming down diagonal, we have the Magician and the Hangman. So you have a lot of major energies. First thing is going to be is that you are about to start moving like your inner Christ or your inner God, your God within. Like, you are about to start moving. This is like the walking word or the walking intuition. It's the intuition walking here. So you're going to be very, very powerful. Also, you're very, very strong. You're in a relationship, or is there somebody looking at you? They are smitten by you. You're also very, very protected, and you're also very, very nurturing. You're giving the masculine what it is that he needs, and the masculine, you're giving the feminine what it is that she needs. And this would be protection, security, providing, things like that. You do also have this major change that you're going through, this major transformation here, where you are ending something completely so you can go into the new, closing the door so you can go right into the new. For some of you guys, also, you are in this master manifestation process where you are getting that which you want. Like, you're like, I want that and I'm gonna get it. Nothing's gonna stop me from getting it, and it's mine already. Like, also, for some of you guys, your milkshake is bringing all the boys to the yard. This is just that magnetic attraction, all right? And then we have this eye-opener energy here with the Hangman, where you change your perception. There's a major epiphany that comes to you. So there's a lot that's going on here. With all of these people that's coming back to you, you also manifesting that. You have the Magician. You putting on a show that you're even making these people who could have probably sworn that they would never talk to you again, or you were dead to them, or you were da 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 da. They coming back in like in abundance now, like overly obsessive amounts, calling your phone, like reaching out to you, things like that. Something could possibly throw you off. For some of you guys, you also could be manifesting, not could be, for some of you guys, you are also manifesting major options that's coming to you. Lots of phone calls, lots of good news that's coming to you. So that's always, always good. Um, Also, we do have this energy of you leaving a situation. Like you have this confidence to tell a person that no. Like, you know how sometimes you don't want to be mean and it's like, okay, so the problem happened. You know, it was a much time, it was time between it. So we should be able to get back and be cool again. But you're like, no, no, somebody's energy, something just doesn't serve you emotionally anymore. And you're not afraid to leave. And you see these packed bags that are here. So again, with these things that's coming back to you, some of the things you're going to be like, absolutely not. I don't care. No, I'm not going back into that type of vibrational match again at all. Like, no, hell no. Especially after this healing that the king of wants, hell no. It's like I'm not going back into it. Uh-uh. And then last but not least, we do have this energy of you closing the door on a situation or completely abandoning something or leaving something and getting your wish fulfillment, getting what it is that you want. And it kind of changes your perception. You get an epiphany about how to do something. You get an epiphany about so a whole loads of information. You also see things differently. So I do feel like for some of you guys, definitely watch the crowds that you're around because the crowds could definitely be clouding your perspective of a lot of things. Also be mindful of groupthink, okay? Especially if the group that's thinking for you is toxic, low vibrational, is not the level where you need to be. Not saying just go around judging everybody, but then go around judging. It's your life, all right? And if these people have influence of you, y'all feel like you have a right to vet them out to see if they're if it's accurate enough for where you need to go in your life. Okay, so for sometimes, like I've been saying for a while, be mindful because people will project. People project. They project their nasty love relationships on you. They project their financial energies on you. They project their family BS on you. They project their work stuff on you. And then you got a whole bunch of childhood stuff and all that stuff that ain't even that they project into. So definitely be mindful of that. And then not saying that the person is looking like, say, oh, here goes Libra. Let me project all my shit on them. Some people have no idea that they're doing it. Some people was taught how to do it. They mama do it. They grandmama do it. They grandfather do it. They sisters do it. They aunties do it. So that is just their language. Like I said, for some of you guys, you're going to be leaving something. And when you leave that group, you see something completely different. Not only that, you see your wish fulfillment. So put two and two together. For some of you guys, it's the people around you and it's their perception and it's you taking heed to their advice and all of that stuff and then projecting that's keeping you from what it is that you want. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave this right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys and I will see you in the next video.